Hey guys, this is BK Fireshark, and I'm about to show you my zombie deck. First off is Plaguespreader. Pretty, well, what's a zombie deck without spreader? 3 turtles. Some people say that's too many. I think it's just right because I can search any zombie in my deck with them, and they can special summon each other, which is nice in case I need it. 2 masters, the third one's in my side deck, because 3 of them started to clutter up a little bit. Use them, ditch Mezuki, Necro Gardna, or Plaguespreader. 2 goblins. Goblins are kind of draw power, I guess. Other than that, make my opponent mill. I can search for almost any zombie in my deck besides, like, the turtles and my giant monsters. Mezuki, pretty self-explanatory. Ditch him with Master. Shutendoji is extraneous, I guess. He's one of my only draw powers. Bring back Mezuki, Spreader, or whatever gets Bottomless. I run 2 Red Eyes instead of Ill Bloods because, for me, Ill Blood is too slow. Red Eyes is tied with the Monarchs in attack, and I can special summon it with the Turtle. And since I run Zombie World, these can steal my opponent's monsters. Armageddon Knight, ditch Necro, and Plaguespreader. The tomatoes allow me to search for Armageddon Knight or Krebons or each other. Necro Gardna, self-explanatory. Krebons, one of the only tuners in here, the other being Plaguespreader. One of the best tuners in the game, so... Sangan can search for anything in my deck except for Mezuki, Master, and Red Eyes. The Mole has saved my ass an untold amount of times. So, I'm kind of partial to him, but I don't know. Grave Squirmer, the fiend who looks like a zombie. Use him, destroy anything I want, but he's kind of extraneous. I might take him out for a tuner, either Gale or Fabled Raven. Preferably the Raven, though, because I can ditch monsters I need, and he's easier to tune with because the level changes. Zombie World screws over Monarchs, makes everything a zombie so I can steal things with Red Eyes or with Master. 2 books, Reborn any zombie in my grave, including the Red Eyes, and I love this as a counter to Stardust. Remove the opponent's Stardust when it's in the grave. 2 creature swaps, give my opponent my Turtle, or Tomato, or Sangan, or Goblin, or Grave Squirmer, steal their big monster. Win-win situation for me. Allure, my only other draw card, works because all my monsters are dark except for like 5. 2 MSTs, I had a Dust Tornado, but Dust Tornado needs to be set and MST doesn't, so yeah. Pyramid of Wonders. Love this card. I can save my zombies and it boosts them up, which is very helpful considering that they have crap attack. Lightning Vortex, self-explanatory. My body, save turtles and tomatoes and Grave Squirmer, which needs to be destroyed in battle. And Book of Moon. Mostly there for anti-attack, or so I can make a bigger monster than my Red Eyes weak enough for me to steal it. 2 Dark Bribes. I ran 1, didn't work too well, I never drew it, so 2 has been pretty helpful. 1 Bottomless, might be 2 soon. Magic Cylinder, one of my favorite traps in the game. I actually pulled this in my very first pack, and it's the secret rare variant. Call the Haunted, in case Zombie World isn't out, I can special summon one of my Synchros or something giant that's in the grave that's not a zombie. Torrential's nice because monsters like Goblin don't need to be destroyed in battle, so I can just use that. Could also use Dark Hole, but I don't know. Saku, replacing this with Mirror Force. Then the last 2 are Pheonix, Wind Blast, and Compulse. I'm going to take one of them out for Bottomless. I'm thinking this one, though, because with this I can ditch Spreader and Necro and such, and I can return spells and traps as well, not just monsters. So that's the deck. For the extra deck, I have, come on, okay, Revive King, pretty much like a zombie staple, negate anything. Doomkaiser, steal my opponent's zombies in the grave if Zombie World's out. Archfiend Zombie-Skull is a bitch to summon, but if I can get him out, he's anti-Mirror Force, anti-Torrent, so he's nice. Armory Arm, I'm taking it out. I'm taking it out for either Brionac or Goyo when I get one, because I only have 2 level 2s, and they're Krebons and Spreader, both tuners, so it won't work. Catastor is basically a staple nowadays. Magical Android. I like her effect, but Zombie World usually screws it over, so mostly she's there as a level 5 beat stick. Flamvell Uruquizas for piercing, but he's kind of extraneous. Almost never summon him unless my opponent has like Spirit Reaper out. Iron Chain Dragon, make my opponent mill 3 cards, which is nice. Black Rose, nuke the field. Scrap Archfiend is a newbie. I just put him in yesterday. I took out Ancient Fairy for him. I like his attack, but I don't like he's got no effect, so he's iffy for now. Stardust, no brainer. Roller Archfiend's nice. Like his effect. Blackwing Dragon is nice against burn decks, but considering burn decks are almost non-existent now, I'm probably going to take him out for Goyo or Brionac. Red Dragon Archfiend, pretty nice, get rid of Defensive Wall. And Ally of Justice Field Marshal, draw power. That's basically the only reason he's in there. For my side deck, I have the Dark Creator, because most of my monsters are dark, so I can use that. The other Master, couldn't take him out completely. 2 Bone Towers, I loved running these back in the day, but now that I see that my deck is more towards swarming and not towards mill. I mean, I have some mill cards like Goblin and Iron Chain, but other than that, not much. So these are alright, but not the best. And Reaper, which my buddy complained to me about for taking out, because Reaper is a really good wall. But you know what? I can use the turtles instead, and then I can get a bigger monster out of it. Fires of Doomsday is nice. It's a miniature scapegoat, and I can tribute them because my Red Eyes is dark. Monster Reborn is in my side deck, mostly because with 2 books, Mezuki, Master, Call, I already have plenty of Reborn stuff, so it kind of seems overkill. Churinate is nice. It's basically a staple now. Burden of the Mighty, I might take out, because it was in there because zombies have weak attack, so make my opponent weaker, but at the same time I have not Fires of Doomsday, Pyramid of Wonders, which increases my monster's attack, and it protects them, so we'll see. Card Trader is for drawing, because I can't draw for crap. Solemn Judgment, he's not in the main deck because I have 2 Dark Bribes. Covering Fire is my honest counter. I had 2, but I took one out because I had 1 in the deck, 1 in the side deck, and I drew the 1 in the deck every single duel, even when I didn't need it. So I took that out and put Pyramid of Wonders in. Give and Take is nice. It's an odd choice. My buddy was really confused when I put it in, and it's because I can give my opponent my turtles. Give them my turtles and then kill it, and I get a monster out of it. Dark Illusion's kind of extraneous. Not many cards target nowadays, so yeah. And lastly, Imperial Iron Wall. I love this against macro, and that's it. Because it screws over Mezuki, and it screws over the book. So yeah, that's my deck, extra deck, and side deck. It's not final, as said. I still need like Brionac and Goyo. I want another tuner, Gale or Fabled Raven. I still want Boreal from the different dimension. Other than that, I don't really know what else to do with it, so give me a comment saying what you guys think I should do with it. And yeah, thanks for your help.